Welcome to Top Line. A federal appeals court has delivered a significant ruling on former President Donald Trump's trade policies, declaring that his board tariffs exceeded presidential authority. The U.S. Court of Appeals for the Federal Circuit found that Trump's use of the International Emergency Economic Powers Act, the IEEPA, to impose sweeping tariffs was not legally justified. The court's decision, a 7-4 ruling, largely upholds an earlier judgment by the Court of International Trade. That court had concluded that international emergency IEEPA, a law typically reserved for sanction, does not grant the president the power of to levy tariffs. Despite this, the effort court allowed the tariffs to remain temporarily in place until October 14, 2025, providing time for the administration to appeal to the U.S. Supreme Court. This ruling has injected uncertainty into U.S. trade policy, sending ripples through financial markets. Wall Street saw major indexes drop roughly 1%, while long-term treasury yields rose amid concerns about fiscal policy and economic stability. The Treasury Department has expressed confidence that the Supreme Court may enforce the U.S. use of emergency powers for tariffs. Officials have also indicated that alternative legal strategies, including provisions from the 1930 Smoot-Hawley Tariff Act, are being considered to maintain trade protection if needed. Meanwhile, trade negotiations continue with international partnerships, with the U.S. Trade Representative emphasized that the discussions are ongoing and that the administration is exploring all legal options to address trade imbalances. Lawmakers from both sides of the aisle are arguing for a swift resolution, citing the uncertainty tariffs have caused for business and global trade relations. Legal experts note that the case highlights a broader debate over presidential authority and the balance of power between the executive and legislative branches. The Supreme Court's ultimate decisions could have long-lasting effects on U.S. trade policy and the scope of presidential powers in economic matters. As the situation develops, investors, policymakers, and international partners will be closely watching the outcome of any Supreme Court's review and subsequent decisions on the future of U.S. trade regulations. Thanks for watching Talk Point. If you found this update informative, make sure to like, share, and subscribe for the latest coverage of events shaping the Middle East and globally.